Hello. Welcome to our new tutorial, and it's one of the latest blocks of the weather tutorial. As you see, we finished on a drawing here on our image. Yeah, we will try to remove this tree. And what do we have here? It's okay, it was removed. In this test, it was also removed, and here it wasn't removed, but we prompt remove a red line from the final result. Yeah, of course, if I'll prompt it again, it will remove it, but generally, sometimes you should generally add information that you want to remove a marked area. That's okay. So this one, let's compare my result. I think the second one was the best. Simply hitting enlarge. Yeah, everything exactly the same, only tree. Only tree removed, everything works perfectly. So yeah, this one will be removed. I'm simply clicking delete, and this one I'm also don't need it. I'm clicking delete. Yeah, now it looks much more better. And what will we do now? Let's think about other moods. So it will be fog. It will be a realistic rainy day. We'll also use our favorite presets. And of course, we'll use NanoBanana Pro, and hope you will do the same test with your projects. You can also use our attached images. You can also use any image you wish. And yeah, so for the fog, we'll use our typical preset. For the rainy option, we'll use our own preset. So I'm simply copy pasting it. Let's select our source image and let's do it. So I'm selecting my source image. I'm selecting my image editor, NanoBanana Pro 2K resolution, original aspect ratio, and simply selecting a prompt. It will be a fog. That's all. Like, we are giving a huge freedom to AI. I'm adding just add fog, and that's all. And let's see the result. Like, I'm hitting it 4 times to see what we can get from the AI. I will move those results here, and we will make some, I'll put it down a little bit, so we can have a clear construction, the same as my team made for this video tutorial and for this amazing dynamic video about weather changes. So yeah, that's very good. Like, let's wait a while, and while we're waiting, let's create a custom prompt. So I'm selecting my source image, and I'm simply clicking Ctrl+A, delete, and now Ctrl+V, and I'm pasting my prompt. So what I'm prompting: create a realistic rainy day atmosphere. Okay, let's check this words. Yeah, atmosphere. Like, you're adding information that you want atmosphere, not only a rainy day. It's very good for AI. Wet surfaces, dark materials because they're wet, subtle rain sticks, okay, reflection on the street, it's very good, overcast sky, soft diffused light. Okay, that's very good. And let's do the same, simply hitting make a few times to get different results. And please try to understand why we're doing so many tries, because when you're creating videos, as you know, very popular videos on Instagram now are time lapses, and for time lapses you need a lot of content, really a lot, because you're speeding up your content. You'll create like 5-10 minutes sometimes of animation, and you're speeding up it to like 30-40 seconds. That's why we'll need a lot of content to create a lot of videos, and to create a lot of videos we need a lot of different weather conditions, weather moods, and yeah, that's why we're doing this. That's why we need so many content. And but it's not a problem. As you see in VizMaker, you're doing it very easily. So yeah, let's check the fog. It's very good. All options are very good. I'm quite happy with the result. Let's check what we had here during a test. Yeah, it was more cold option. So, but for me, each option is okay. As a funny fact, now we have no background, so the less problems for you and for me. Like, we don't need to select which one is the best. This one is too sunset mood for me, so I'm deleting it. So I'm selecting left mouse click delete. This one is okay. This one may be too foggy, and this one also too not enough foggy. So I'm removing the third option and the second option as well, and this one is very good. I'm simply clicking compare A, and I'm comparing it to my source image, compare B, clicking here enlarge, and yeah, everything is perfect. Now I have very good fog conditions for my animation. And yeah, let's check our more custom prompt. What do we have here? Yeah, everything works perfectly. As you see, we now have a wet street, we now have a slight rain, we now have more information what we want on our prompt. Like, everything's perfect. So I don't know, each option is the same, but of course there are some slight differences. So here you have a very wet building. So the rain was from this side. It looks very good, really good. this completely dry building. So I'll remove it. It's not so interesting. Here it's something like between, and here as well, but this one is the most interesting for me, so I'll use it. And I'll remove it, this image, simply clicking left mouse click and clicking delete button. And the same for this image, simply selecting it and hitting delete. And of course, let's compare it. Right click, compare A. Right click on our source image, compare B. I'm hitting enlarge button and we are here. Yeah, like everything, of course, perfectly. Like check the background, everything is on the correct place, but now we have a feeling of rainy weather conditions. Yeah, and the building is completely wet and those panels are very like dark. So that's the best option I was expecting. And as you see, even the small details such as a logo on the building are completely the same before after. So it's very good. It's very good. It's a very positive result. And yeah, let's jump into our next prompt. So we have now really a lot. We have 1, 2, 3, 16, 17 renders already, and we almost finished. So a little bit patient and we'll jump to more foggy option. Here we have our next prompt. It will be more about heavy fog. As you see, this result was also similar. So yeah, I'm selecting my source object, source reference, and simply changing this prompt to create a dense fog atmosphere. Yeah, dense atmosphere with a limited visibility, soft slide houses, okay, muted contrast, atmospheric deeps, subtle realistic fog behavior. Okay, as you see, we are not prompting information that we don't want to change architecture or other stuff, because AI is evolving and it's going better and better. And in future, like, of course, it's obvious that you don't want any changes on your architecture. So yeah, this AI is growing and it's smart enough and it will be better. So yeah, just use VizMaker and make sure that we're talking the truth. So selecting image, selecting NanoBanana Pro 2K resolution original. Here is my prompt about this very hard, very strong fog, and simply hitting make. Of course, I'm doing it a few times to show you the difference, to show you how AI thinks, how AI predicts the result. Please remember that AI is trying to predict the result, and that works exactly that AI is trying to research your prompt in the internet and try to understand how it looks like and try to combine different information from different images with our image and with our prompt. So like the brains of AI are very difficult, but generally are very interesting. So yeah, while we are waiting, let's select our next prompt. So what do we have here? Create a day, windy day atmosphere, subtle motion in trees, flags and vegetation, dynamic clouds, realistic days. Yeah, and here, as you see, we have received some interesting flag. Don't know why, because yeah, maybe it's a good for animation. Yeah, that's why I would put it. Maybe there is some, you know, some city event or something like that. So okay, let's use it. Simply selecting my NanoBanana, simply selecting my prompt, Ctrl-V, create windy day atmosphere, subtle motion in the trees, flags, vegetation, dynamic clouds, realistic daylight. It's also very interesting because when I was trying to create windy vegetation 6 months ago, it was not working. Now it works perfectly, and now you'll see the results. So yeah, AI is going very fast, and those workflows will be your workflows for the next years. And it will be really useful for you. So yeah, make sure to test it, make sure to send your friends and, you know, play around with different projects. Now let's check the results. All of them are quite good. This one is okay. This one is too strange, like it's too dark for me. So I'm simply removing it, clicking delete. This one is too dark as well. All lights are turned off. It's like not realistic at all. Here, quite interesting. And I'm selecting two options, so I'm selecting now the first and the second one, and let's compare to our typical fog. So yeah, I think this one would completely turn off all light buildings will be interesting result for animation. So yeah, I'm removing this one and leaving this one. Why? Because I already have some foggy day, and this foggy day will be also interesting because of those lights. Yeah, we have now only street lights, so I think it can be 5 a.m. in the morning, or 6 a.m. so like everybody's sleeping at this moment and everything is turned off, only slight lights on the street. So yeah, this is a good option and we can use it for interesting animations as well. So yeah, let's now select windy day. Windy day, okay. This one is quite good, like maybe it's stormy, not a windy day. Yeah, as you see, the trees are completely like changing their direction, so it's too much. Here, quite interesting effect of blued little bit trees. Okay, this is something huge that may be too much. I'm removing it. I don't, it's too much. The same here. So we will get the first or the second result. I don't like this flag. And yeah, we are receiving only 2 results with like what I want to select. I think this warm option is very good, as well as the left side. Maybe the left side will be the most interesting for me. Yeah, it's like not too much and it's a good coloristic atmosphere. So I'm removing this one. And of course, I'm comparing A to B. As you know, it's very important to make sure that your images are not jumping. So yeah, everything is okay. Now we have only added flags and now we have a little bit soft relight. Of course, we have a new skies because it's windy. It's obvious that we have a new skies. And we have a slightly new atmosphere of the light. We have some dust on the street and some leaves. So yeah, that's exactly what I was expecting. And now we will go further and we will select some after rain mood. So I'm simply copy pasting this prompt and let's discuss it. I'm selecting my source image, selecting it and selecting all my prompt with Ctrl A, clicking delete. Now I'm clicking Ctrl V and let's check my prompt. Create an after rain atmosphere. You know, it's a cool feeling after the rain and let's try to show it. Clear air, wet surfaces, subtle reflections, soft sunlight. Okay, breaking through the clouds, fresh, direct, fresh, realistic mood. Yeah, as you see, the description is very wide and gives AI a lot of creativity. So yeah, that's why we are also not limiting AI too much, because we want this creativity. We want AI to help us, but as I mentioned, you can also limit it. If you have exactly something in your head you want to say to AI, just say it, like try to prompt more difficult prompts. We'll discuss it in also other tutorials about prompting. And yeah, let's jump in. Let's come back here and we have last 2 prompts to create. It's about interesting dusts and very good also as well. I'm simply clicking Ctrl C to copy paste my prompt, selecting my source image. As always, Ctrl A, delete, Ctrl V. And now let's check it. Create a heavy urban haze or dust-filled atmosphere. Okay, reduce visibility, warm, muted tones, strong atmospheric deeps, realistic city-scale particles, cinematic realism. Yeah, that's a good prompt with full of creativity for the AI. As you see, I'm using NanoBanana Pro resolution 2K original, and I'm simply hitting make a few times. Yeah, maybe it's even too much. I'll collect them to the bottom of my project. Yeah, and let's put it somewhere here. And let's wait a second while it's creating our results. Let's select our latest, our last but not least atmosphere option. So it's more about dust, it's more about sandy weather, sandy warm atmosphere. So as always, selecting my source image, removing my past prompt, delete, Ctrl V. And it's ready. Create a hot summer day atmosphere. Slight heat haze, high sun, warm tones, strong daylight, subtle air destruction, realistic summer feeling. Okay, that's quite general description, and AI will try to predict result in a different way. So your results will be slightly different, but in a one mood, because it's one node of generation. So yeah, let's wait a second. And while we're waiting, let's discuss our after rain option. Very good. Like each of them are perfect. What I'm comparing and what I'm looking for is the most interesting, the most realistic, or the most artistic, depending on what is your goal. My goal is to make something artistic. So I'm simply thinking that the first option is the best one because I have this sunset, this beautiful light. Yeah, and here we have also the best shadows on our building, I think. So yeah, I'm selecting, each one is perfect, but the first one is best for me. So I'm selecting those 3 and clicking delete and comparing A to B. As always, please make sure to do that to understand if your building is in the right place. Yeah, I'm comparing those images. As you see, everything is perfect. Yeah, like each pixel is on the correct place. We have only slight changes on the wet floor and on the general mood, but everything feels very good. So yeah, now let's check our dusty option. Each one is very good. Like I generally don't know what to select. We can also check, yeah, as you see here, we have some night version, and I think I'll use it. It will be very interesting for animation because AI animation can give us some light moves, some light changes. Yeah, so all of them are very good. As you see here, we have some volumetric light, but those additional lights will give me more interesting information for AI. Also, as you see here, is a very good AI example how smart it is, because the tree is closer to the cam. You don't have such a strong dusty field. And on other renders, it was not done. So this one is one of the most realistic, yeah. But I need this more artistic option, so I'll use it. I'll use it and simply selecting all those options, clicking delete. So now, yeah, I have my final result with the dust option, and let's select our latest option with the summer. Each one is very good, like really good. I'm dreaming about the similar weather because now I have -10 outside. So yeah, I think here we have some strange effect on the window, so it simply will be removed. This option is too strange, like the road is completely destroyed. Yeah, it looks like, you know, there is a summer for last 12 years, like there were no winter. So yeah, I'll remove it. And here I don't see any realistic effect on those leaves at the top. Here are more realistic. So yeah, I'll use my left project. But wait a second. Okay, I have a huge problem now because we can compare them. What do we have here? Here, the blue light is much more interesting, and the shadows of a building. Yeah, you see the sun position is very important. Yeah, now you have the sun behind the building. It gives you a shadow, but like it's completely destroying the light. So I'll use this option as well. And I'm simply removing it. And it will be the finish of our mood creation, of our different weather conditions. And as you see, now you have a huge tree, and the next tutorial sections will be more about animation, about editing extra frames, and we will jump slowly to our animation. So in the animation part, we'll discuss much more and much more interesting about different engines, about different moods, about different animation, greenery growing, and camera movement. So yeah, hope to see you in next tutorial, and please test it, feel free to try it, send your friends, and hope to see you soon in the next tutorial, and wish you good luck.